Good evening, and welcome to Jet Journal's special coverage on the Israel versus Hamas war. Today marks the 44th day of the conflict, and we have exclusive updates on the latest developments in the region. In a daring overnight operation, the Israeli Defense Forces carried out 2 brigade-level raids in the Jenin and Balata refugee camps in the West Bank. These raids targeted suspected militants, resulting in the arrest of 38 wanted Palestinians, including 20 in Jenin and Balata. The IDF reported clashes with Palestinian gunmen and the confiscation of a significant number of weapons and explosives. Moving to Gaza, IDF's ground offensive has seen unexpected success since October 7th. The IDF, determined to deliver, in their words, the biggest defeat in history, shared detailed reports and photos of operations conducted by the Doven unit. The IDF claims to be progressing well, neutralizing militants and uncovering weapons caches and training manuals in Gaza City. Shifting focus to the Shifa hospital complex, today it was officially cleared of patients, staff and displaced persons, with only the critically ill remaining under IDF care. The IDF is intensifying operations in Gaza, targeting terrorists in the Zeytun and Jabalia regions. Meanwhile, they are exposing Hamas's presence in hospitals and civilian areas, according to Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, spokesman for the IDF. As the conflict rages on, Israeli forces face not only Hamas in Gaza, but also external threats. Rocket attacks from Lebanon targeted a Hezbollah camp, prompting Israeli retaliation. In a strategic move, Israel declared the evacuation of the largest hospital in Gaza, claiming to expand operations while advising Palestinians in southern Gaza to relocate. In a significant development, the IDF targeted a Hezbollah camp in Lebanon, responding to rocket attacks on northern Israel. Major General Yaron Finlan, head of the Israeli military's Southern Command, emphasized how Hamas is using hospitals and civilians dishonestly, exposing the complexity of the conflict. In the face of constant pressure, the IDF remains vigilant. In an effort to establish evacuation routes, Israeli forces move eastward from the Alifa hospital, clashing with Palestinian militants along the way. The IDF continues to create safe corridors for civilians, even as they face attacks on these routes from Hamas fighters. The conflict's impact extends beyond Gaza, with cross-border attacks from Iranian-backed fighters in Lebanon and Iraq. The US Treasury Department has targeted individuals and groups involved in recent attacks on US forces in Iraq and Syria, adding another layer of complexity to the geopolitical dynamics. As the Israel versus Hamas war unfolds, the IDF's ground offensive progresses, revealing the intricate challenges faced by both sides. The international community watches closely as the conflict enters a critical phase, with no signs of a resolution in sight. Stay tuned to Jet Journal for further updates on this ongoing conflict.